Good news for you, bad news for sellers as more nice homes get stuck on the market. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, buckle up and strap in. I got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows or sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. More homes getting stuck on the market, but not just any homes. Nice homes that have no business being stuck on the market. Something is very wrong in the real estate market right now. Insanity. And I think one of the things that's wrong right now is we've talked about this. Be fearful when others are greedy. Greedy when others are fearful. There is a ton of fear going on right now. Most people, not all, because a lot of people don't understand booms and bust cycles. We've always had them, and every single time we've gone through a bust cycle in the U.S. housing market, or a boom cycle, a bust cycle has followed. So people are buckling up, they're strapping in, they're not drinking the Kool-Aid. We understand the wealth effect is long gone, all courtesy of a health crisis. Not for the crisis, we're not talking today. So we did something very interesting to the U.S. housing market. Today we're going to examine a property. One of you is a subscriber, and we're helping a lot of you subscribers right now, aren't we? We're doing a lot of good things. Buying or selling. We're here to help. I will always offer solutions, but I don't care. I'm not here to sugarcoat it. I will give it to you and give it to you straight. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to protect lives. Healthy people have healthy relationships. So I will never, ever, ever sugarcoat it with you guys. If you call me, I'm just going to call it like I see it. And I think you guys really appreciate that. So today we had a call from a Robert who wants to buy in Dayton, Ohio. And he's been looking around. He says, but typically stuff, if it looks good, it's still going off the market pretty fast. Well, his first strike is he's got, bless his heart, his daughter who lives there, and that's why he wants to go, who has a full-time job trying to look at properties. But you can't do that, Robert. You got to have an agent. So we're going to help Roger out with an agent, not just any agent, not just some Kool-Aid drinking agent, a top level, high rated agent who's been personally briefed by yours truly before he helps Robert. But Robert was saying, yeah, I'm thinking, something I can rent out, maybe multi-unit, something, maybe 250 grand. So we got started and we took a look and say, well, let's make sure Roger's got a pretty good idea. He's not drinking the Kool-Aid, that he's understands the waters we're swimming in, and see if 250,000 will do anything in Dayton, Ohio. And it'll do a lot. But the thing is now it's understanding, and that's what I told Roger. I always want to examine property more of just a surface level. That's why you want a trained real estate professional to put their professional eye on property. And it's not rocket scientist. I'm training most of you to do the same exact thing. So to drive our point home today, we're going to jump over to Dayton, Ohio, take a look at a property, examine it a little bit. Then we're going to meet back here to wrap it up. Let's get started. All right, let's get started. Welcome to Dayton, Ohio. Let's make our way over to today's featured property. And here we go. Welcome to today's house. This is a beautiful house, a beautiful corner lot. Very nice indeed, but one big strike here. They were decorated for the holidays. You always want to neutralize the home anytime you're going to market. We don't want to feel like we're intruding on somebody's holiday, do we? Of course not. My guess is we got an elderly couple in the house. Let's go ahead and break down some numbers so we can examine this a little further. Today's home was built in 1908. This is a 3,206 square foot home that has the charm and character of a home of this era. There's an enclosed patio on the south side of the home that allows an entrance into the sitting room that is part of the expansive living room. There is a large family room, a nice sized kitchen with additional pantry for storage. The formal dining room also has a built-in china cabinet and a storage closet. A half bath is also on this floor. There are 2 staircases in this home. The second floor has 5 bedrooms, a large bathroom, and a room that can be used as office space. The third floor has space to add more living space, currently used for storage. The basement is spacious. A laundry room is there. There is a 2-car detached garage. Home has had some updates over time, and the hardwood floors are beautiful. Home has great potential. Bring your imagination and make this your home. Seller will consider all offers. And as we can see, we've been on the market over 3 months, 91 days, with over 5,000 views and 181 saves. This is getting some interest, but they are clearly stuck on the market. Its mid-range value is around $200,000. Typically, to get a whole house sold right now, you want to be on the lower end of its value range. Let's go ahead and look a little deeper. Our home is currently listed at $210,000, which puts it on the upper end of its value range. And because it looks like the holidays inside, I'm not sure they're getting any offers that they were hoping for, and they haven't done even one price reduction yet. They say bring all offers. I'm not sure what's going on. Apparently the offers they've seen aren't quite what they were hoping for. Now, let's break it down to its final step. And here we go, the nitty gritty, the tail in the tape. If you were to give them their current list price of $210,000, your monthly payment at today's interest rate with 20% down would be around $1,500 a month. Now let's go examine its current rent range. And here we go. Its current rent range is around $1,400 a month, which puts it about $100 apart. If they were to accept the lower end of its price range, about $189,000, this would be off the market and pencil out to be a good deal. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. So there you go. There's a house just randomly picked to kind of get a temperature check of what's going on in Dayton, Ohio. Because like I've always said, every property, every market is going to behave differently. Some areas are in massive, massive trouble. Some aren't there yet. I believe in this flash crash because we've had the fastest reverse course ever witnessed in history. Price reductions are happening faster than we've ever seen on record. And just, it should be no shock because this bubble was produced artificially with zero organic growth. It was market manipulation due to stimulus injections, primarily locking people at home, making agents essential workers, and dropping interest rates, putting upward pressure, and then kicking the can too far down the road. They should have risen those interest rates initially, like right away. They didn't, and they created a real estate bubble. So we're in one. We got it. Now it's time for acceptance. The answer to all our problems will always be acceptance. The sooner you can accept the situation, the sooner you can go operate within it. Many people are stuck in denial right now. I know it because I see them all over the place. And it won't matter. Like I said, as a trained, highly trained, long-time, experienced salesman, I know once people make up their mind to buy, they're buying. The sky could be falling, especially if they've never lived through a bust cycle before firsthand and suffered maybe a little blowback. That's really the key. A lot of times people wanted to say, because I short sold a house in the last bubble. I got rid of it. I dumped it. I had to protect other assets by getting rid of a upside down asset. You shouldn't be giving advice. You've had it. That's why I'm here. You talk to anybody that's risen from the ashes of life at any level, real estate or otherwise. This is what it takes to become a ninja out there in this situation. But the reality is this, friends, what I really wanted to tell you today with this particular home that we looked at for potentially a subscriber is, first of all, it is a nice home. It had tons of curb appeal, but clearly something's going on because they say bring your offers. They're ready to look at offers, but they haven't done one price reduction. And they're on the upper end of its price range. They need to be at the lower end of its price range to promote an offer, to solicit an offer, to get somebody to write an offer. And maybe they've had an offer and they haven't accepted it. But the realities are when your house in a declining market, you can't come on the upper end of its price range. You have to come on the lower end of its price range. Maybe in the bubble when everything was going up, then you get away with those upper price range price points. But once the market goes the other direction, you have to get in front of it. Like we always say, otherwise you're chasing the market. So even this property we looked at had tons of interest, a lot of views, a lot of saves, but it's still on the market. So for me, there's a couple strikes there. Uno is it's on the upper end of its price range. It needs to be on the lower end. Two, It didn't show perfectly, even though it wasn't horrible. We've profiled properties that are much worse than that. They were set up for the holidays. You need to be very neutralized. Neutralize everything the best of your ability. That's why we talk about in FOMO homes, FOMO factories, where they have the model homes, neutral. Very, very neutral with their color schemes. So you can picture yourself in the home. It's hard for me to tour somebody through a house that looks like it's ready for the holidays and have them picture themselves in the home when they see all your personal effects complicated by holiday decor. It's just not a good look. So that's strike two. Why you have to get in front of this at the lower end of its price range. Strike three, and the biggest one of all, because we can look past a lot of that stuff, right? Cost to own versus cost to rent. That house was very close. Had they come on the lower end of its price range, those two numbers would have lined up. But because they're on the upper end of its price range, it doesn't. So for me and Roger, and the reason I like this house, particularly for Roger, is he wants to turn it into rental. This had 5 bedrooms, a 3rd floor. It was used for storage, a detached garage. This thing had rental units, could be entertained. You could do a lot with this house. It had the ability to probably create rental on that property pretty easily. So I like that. So for me, if I'm writing an offer, we're writing it at the lower end of its price range after we confirm that it will now rent out for more than its payment. So it's a cash flowing property. Even if it's your primary home, I always want you to do that every single time. It's an insurance policy you pull for yourself. Your agent won't do it. Your lender won't do it. Your brother won't do it. Your uncle won't do it. Your friend won't do it. Only you can do that. With the guidance of somebody that's willing to roll up their sleeves and help you understand that and put your needs before their own. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Understanding the biggest artificially created housing bubble ever produced in world history has in fact reversed course. These homes are stuck on the market because they're still coming on the market at the upper end of its value range, and they have no idea how to make sure their property pencils out to solicit an offer. Agents aren't examining those numbers for them as they come take the listing. They're just taking the listing, letting the seller set the price, and now they're wasting everybody's time. There's never been a more important time to get in front of this. I'm going to be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. If you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, I think you're really going to love the next video on your screen. And there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.